Right, guys, we're back. Oh gosh, we're back for round two. Sorry there, guys. My throat just started to mess up on me, Right, so thank you all for coming back to the live stream. We're gonna be starting back right in Washington where we stop off a little while. Right, we have some lumber to pull. We're gonna be pulling some lumber. Right. Some in the bag. How the fuel looking? We do with some fuel, Right, tank full. Let's hit the road. Right, so let's couple up. Ready to hit the road. Gosh, we're supposed to pass in and weigh the truck, man. Keep on running. Buttermilk. Whoa. Nah, we can't take that. That going too far. Wait, let me see this harvester. Alright, we roll it that. We roll it that. Welcome to the stream, my brother. Walk one, brother. Everything good? JA in the house. JA in the house. One, boy. Oh, we hook up. We hook up. Oh gosh. What shall I do then now? Let's see if we could get another equipment to run with. Alright, we're gonna carry the more. Gosh, mess up again. let's get some fuel and then let's get back out on the road. Gosh, what am I doing? What am I doing, man? I'll go drive and go. Welcome to the stream, bro. Alright guys, give me 1 second, I'll be back. Alright, we're back up in the truck. Let's get out back on the road. Mr. Samuels, welcome to the stream, bro. So the people that play stuff fool people. Hey, man say 1 billion on the GTA download. 5 million on what the Euro truck download. Ah, bro, happy for you on that. Yeah. Happy for you on that. Just wait. So they use what ETS have trucks, the photos for trucks of place though. For real? I wonder if that is something they could do or they should do. I mean, like if it's okay with SES. Yeah, they could sue them. They could sue them for that. No, they wouldn't do that. They wouldn't do that. They wouldn't give people the rights to the people. Just that's a given. That's a given. The people and them know that Euro truck is the number one truck thing, so they just use that to lure people in, as you rightfully say, clickbait people to come buy the game. Or download it if it's a free one. Right, so let's pull into the way station. £75,000. Let's keep on rocking. No, search on Google store. Brother, I mean, I got time for them things, eh? I can't even tell the last time I download some from Google store. Must be YouTube Creator Studio. But I'm not a mobile guy, you know. I'm not too into mobile things, you know. So I'm not get no time for go search for no mobile games. I'm youths and them just play mobile games. I don't play mobile games. I'm not interested in that. You find it crazy seeing that on Play Store. Well, it is what it is. Mad things happen in this world, you know, bro. You shouldn't be surprised at anything you see, bro. This world is a crazy place, bro. So he said, well, Trinidad first, Jamaica second, Guyana third for the best food. That's great. If you come out on top, that's great. I thought you would have never come out on top, but that's great. What make you come out on top? The doubles or? Have to be doubles. I went to Guyana once. Guyana people food good. Guyana people food good. Trust me. Like one thing I wanted to do when I went there, we went into the mall, and the first thing me do, I say, yo, I go buy food. and I'm gonna pick something and Guyana food good. Guyana people good cook. No lie. Right? Oh. Nearly crashed there now. Jeez. Get away from the barrier there. You feel it like with KFC more than Jamaica one? So KFC is not standard across the board, bro. I mean, like, everywhere I go KFC don't taste the same. Me not see the difference with like KFC in Trinidad and KFC in Tobago. So me believe KFC across the world should taste the same. No sir. Tell me if me lie, yes or no. Cause me no know, you know. I tell myself it should be like one standard they do everything on. Like they have a recipe where they follow and everything come out the same way. Alright, let's decouple. When foreigners come, they always say we are not the best. Eh, for real? So what we do different? So what Trinidad do different? You know, like KFC to everybody else. But that's what I'm trying to figure out. What Trinidad what Trinidad people do different in the KFC when the other people them not do? I think the Colonel had a special recipe. Brother, don't mash me up here. Don't tear me up. Alright. Look, I think I saw the grader. These are 11 hours that we see. Yeah, we're gonna carry this grader here. We don't carry this often. This don't spawn often. Wait, I forgot on the other side, you know. Oh, Jamaica have barbecue and we only have original and spicy. Okay. Okay. So them not have original and spicy too. So Jamaica only have barbecue alone. So you said Jamaica have barbecue only. Okay, 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 okay. Barbecue KFC. When you want get barbecue KFC, I forgot. Jamaica. Right, so let's couple up and we're ready for it. The road and oh, they have the tree. They have the tree also. They have the tree. Jerome, what on, brother? Big up yourself. Thanks for coming back to the stream, bro. Yeah, man, we're grinding, we're grinding. Yeah, we're keeping up the good work. We have to keep it up, bro. We don't have a choice, you know. We have to keep the quality high. You like the truck? Yeah, man. Thanks for liking the truck. Jerome like all my trucks on them, you know. All the trucks on them you like. You think we put a lot of flavor in the KFC, so that's why. So we stray from the Colonel recipe then. So if the Colonel say put X amount of spice, we say, hey, Colonel, you walk on it. You see down here we like things spicy. And we Colonel say throw 2, we throw 10. We throw 10 in it, spicy up, man. So that's the difference with KFC. Guys, our KFC is spicy. But Mr. Samuels, I cannot tell Speed that there is a place called Tobago. I vex with all for that. I sure Speed think Trinidad and Tobago are the same place where you went. It is the same place, but you don't know where Trinidad was. I sure Speed don't know what Trinidad was. I wish I could get in contact with the team and just tell them, hey, you go to Trinidad and you don't come to Tobago in a boat. And he go say, yes, I went to Trinidad and Tobago. I said, no, you went to Trinidad, you don't come to Tobago. But when we see how people that rush man thing in Trinidad, we say if he come to Tobago, I was saying how I go and look for him, I wouldn't go in. Because there are too much of people are rushing and are running down on them craziness. You understand? He coming down for carnival. Well, all I need to tell him there is a place called Tobago so he go pass the Ash Wednesday. I remember, if I not tell him he got a place him to be, he will never come here, you know. For instance, at time I was listening to an interview on the radio, and I can't remember who, but it was some big person, like some big singer. And the person was saying the first time they heard about Trinidad and Tobago, they thought Tobago was a place inside of Trinidad. They said they never knew Tobago was a separate island by itself. And I believe it's the same way everybody will think, that Trinidad and Tobago is one place and Tobago is a part of Trinidad, inside of Trinidad. That is why I'm saying what I'm saying. Somebody have to get onto it and let him know that there's a place called Tobago. I don't know. You say, wow, no, it's a serious thing. People don't know it's two different islands. Most people don't know. They don't know. I remember Tobago not to highlight itself like, for nothing special. So it's easy to come to Trinidad and don't know about a place called Tobago. You understand what I'm saying? What Tobago known for? What Tobago actually known for? And I don't mean to talk politics, because I know there's a story from politics when I do YouTube, but that is what the late great, let me call him the late great, Rochelle Charles was trying to accomplish with the ring bang. I don't know if you ever hear about an event called ring bang that Rochelle hosted, and that make him lose the election. I was a tiny tot at the time, but me understand what was taking place. That is what Rochelle was trying to accomplish when he hosts ring bang. Ring bang was supposed to put Tobago on the map, but back then we didn't have internet and all this crazy thing down there, where just simple me, I could make people know that there is a place called Tobago. But back then, you had to do something big for people to know. And he hosts this show called Ring Bang in Shaw Park, and I don't know how the broadcast or fight meet, but the idea was for that people to know where Tobago is. That was the idea. And then after that, we come and start having jazz in Tobago. And I believe, I'm gonna say that jazz and ring bang is really the same thing, but jazz was done by the other party, and people that are not smart enough don't know that ring bang and jazz is actually the same thing. It's the same concept, same thing. And I don't even know if up to this day the both of them like accomplish the same thing, to let people know that there is actually an island called Tobago. Because like people actually don't know. I'll be honest with you. Before I start streaming, I was playing Gran Turismo. Me and Street was playing Gran Turismo religiously online. That was, you could say, we call that my first big online experience. And we used to play with a lot of Jamaicans, right? And then like when people start coming into the room and playing with us and things, if we tell them, yo, we're from Tobago, they don't know where Tobago is. You have to say Trinidad for people to know where Tobago is. Because if I say Trinidad and Tobago, then no. But if I say Tobago by itself, nobody don't know Tobago. You understand what I'm trying to tell you? So, Tobago is an unknown place to the world. Really and truly. Yeah, but you know something? Hear what you are saying. I'm sure me and you had this argument before. You know? But you're right with saying people know more about Trinidad and Tobago. You're correct to say that. But then, here what you do? You mentioned Marshall Montano, Brian Lara, and Dwight York. Where Dwight York is from? Dwight York is from Tobago. So you mentioned Dwight York like if Dwight York is a Trinidadian. Dwight York is from Tobago. How come like you're saying you're putting Sherwin Winchester there too? Sherwin Winchester is from Tobago. I show me and you had this argument. Come on now, brother. Anyway, the man said Nicki Minaj. Yeah, well, listen to me. Nicki Minaj is from Trinidad, but let me tell you something. I rate Vybz Kartel as being more from Trinidad than Nicki Minaj. You know why? Let me tell you why. Because me hear Vybz Kartel sing about Tobago and Trinidad in his song. Me never hear Nicki. Me just listen 1 and 2 Nicki. Me have a Nicki album. The Pink Print. Me never hear Nicki sing about Trinidad yet. Where? When? Well, probably one song she must mention. Vybz Kartel mentioned Trinidad and Tobago in more than one song. Come me listen before Vybz like was incarcerated. Me used to listen to a lot of Vybz. And me hear Vybz talk about Trinidad and Tobago in more than one of his songs. I say, well, is he from here? So when sometime around some, people say, yo, Nicki Minaj is from Trinidad. I was like, which part of Trinidad she from? Let me not diss up Nicki on the internet. If she come after me, I wouldn't survive. Anyway, but I'm just saying, I find that she don't give enough like homage to Trinidad. I find like because even if let me say she grow in America, but she born here, she should like always talk about Trinidad like religiously. To let people know, hey, he come just like me. People come here and people say, yo, J.A. I say no, Trinidad and Tobago. I could say I song like J.A., but no. Mama said, no, brother, Trinidad and Tobago, boy. No. I have to fly the flag high, because here I'm from, bro. You understand what I try to say? So, me kind of always like watch Nicki across eye, but not like, really talking of Trinidad and Tobago. I don't mean like a lot, but she should, me not say she never say like, she not from Trinidad and Tobago, but me find she not like behave like, like how everybody say, yo, Rihanna from Barbados. People not just like natively. The first time I heard about Nicki Minaj, me not even know she connected to you. It's way down. It just happened to slip out that, well, originally she from here. And I was like shocked. I was like, for real? Me even like tell myself, I say, nah man, them people don't know what I'm talking about. And then me hear the rumor 1-2 times again, I say, nah, well, if I hear a rumor like about 5 times or 2 times or 3 times, you know it is true, eh? If you hear it once, it's a rumor. But once you start to hear it 2 and 3 times, it's not a rumor again. It's not no rumor. So I say, alright, good. Like she really from here. She left Trinidad when she was 5 years old. Alright, so, well, that brings some context to it. So, she really not really see herself as a Trinbagonian. Because she spent most of her life away. And she leave you 5. Because watch me, brother. When your like earliest recollection, like like when you had like common sense to understand like the world, what age was that for you? Give me a number. I'm gonna tell you what age it was for me. Give me a number. When you could have really say, well, alright, you had consciousness to know like, alright, My name is Mr. Samuels, and I'm from Maruga, and you know my mother is this and my father is that. And what age you had recollection? Man? Tell me. So I'm just saying. I don't think she sees herself. People tell she, yo, you're born at Trinidad, but she don't see herself as a Trinidadian. That is what I'm trying to say. That is exactly what I'm trying to say. So I say Vibes Cartel talk about Trinidad and Tobago so much that I believe that Vibes Cartel is more from here than Nicki Minaj. Right? Because look, Vibes Cartel, when Vibes Cartel come out, Vibes Cartel do so and do the production with the spirits on them, the drinks on them. Right? Yeah, that's the right word. We can't really talk about it. With the drinks on them, and he come and he partner with Angostura and people down here. Is Angostura or oh gosh. What the big company? Is what the big liquor company at Trinidad again? He partner with them there, so. Because I don't know if I call the right name. Right? He partner up, he come down, he partner up. He promote the drinks and them down here. First place he promote the drinks is here. Right? Other than that, if you check back like in the catalog, even on YouTube, you could see Vibes Cartel did a lot of shows in Tobago. Vibes Cartel come to Tobago more than once. And he come Trinidad more than once. So Trinidad and Tobago is rooted in the world boss ecosystem. Right? Here is a place he come and here is a place he love. You always say talk about Trinidad and Tobago. Every now and again. Right? Where's the Cardi B say she mother from Trinidad? Make sure I'm reverse up over there. All Cardi B says she mother is half Trinidadian. I was kind of surprised to know Kai Sinat to had Trinidad roots because I said Kai Sinat mother is from Trinidad. So he had Trinidad roots too. Zine. But alright, if I want thing, right? Let me stop knock the big people on them. If I want thing, let me say chaotic symbol get big. Me not give up Trinidad and Tobago for nothing. Trinidad where we from, Trinidad and Tobago is where we from. And I will always fly the flag high. I don't care what people say. Here is where we from. And here we have to give homage to. Right? Now this is something that I personally love about Jamaican people. Jamaican people is Jamaican, don't care whatever. Zine. They don't care how long they live someplace, a Jamaican is a Jamaican. I love that about Jamaican people. And Jamaican people are very patriotic people. I like that about it. I can't say that about any other Caribbean country, but I could say that about Jamaica. I can't even say that about we people because I tell you, if we people go to America for 6 months, when they come back, they forget how we talk. Man come back within 6 months and I'm like, hey man. I'm like, brother, where you from, bro? Where you from, boy? Hey man. I'm like, what? What? 6 months you leave here, come back and hey man, what's that, bro? I tell you, we drop a culture as soon as we get the opportunity, we drop it. We forget ourselves as soon as. Just give the opportunity, we forget ourselves. That is how we operate. But that's what I like about Jamaicans. Jamaicans are Jamaicans, not care what. The mannerisms stay the same. The accent stay the same. they just remain Jamaican, no care where they go. I'm like that about them. See? There is no Jamaican me meet at Tobago and didn't know was a Jamaican. None. Guyanese too. Guyanese too. I go put that on Guyanese too. There is no Guyanese that I would have met and not know they're from Guyana. Just listen how they talk, you know they're from Guyana. They talk a certain way. You understand? So, what was talking, you're supposed to tell me from what age you had recollection. Mr. Samuels, you're not put that in the chat. From what age, for me to tell you what age I think I had recollection from. He said he won't see. All right. No. He said I won't say 7. All right. Well, I could tell you, my recollection started about 4 years. About 4 years. I believe it's about 4 years. I could have like understand what was going on around. So I'm saying, if Nikki leave here at 5. Nikki don't have much recollection of Trinidad and Tobago. That is what I'm trying to say. She don't have much recollection of Trinidad and Tobago. So to she natively, she's not a Trinbagonian. Because most of she core experiences come from America. You follow what I'm trying to say? So I don't vex with you for like operating the way she operates, because I didn't know it's so young she leave here. I thought she leave here like a little older than that. But if it's so young she leave here, she not count herself as a Trinbagonian. You understand me, bro? We need some fuel. Fuel up. Oh gosh. Well, I'm gonna try to show you. So you see the way how she don't really like talk up much about Trinidad and Tobago. You could see that, you follow me? But you can't vex with she because she don't really know not much about Trinidad culture. But think me see she coming for a carnival, you know. The carnival when he had a little controversy with Iowa. So I know that probably she must be coming for more than one carnival already, probably. But to say like deep roots in a Trinidad. Alright, for instance, let me say right now Swanee outside, right? Like Swanee could talk about Trinidad. Because Swanee live most of his life, yeah. Just recently Swanee go outside and doing whatever, you know, and I think he's doing good. But Swanee could talk about Trinidad and say, yeah, if they ask him in an interview where from, he's going to say Trinidad and Tobago. You know what I mean? Because he live most of his life here. So I could kind of understand why she operate the way she do. So no this to she, but just I say, you know. So it's like people coming and saying, you know, but Nicki Minaj is from Trinidad, just the way like how you just jump up and say, but Nicki Minaj is from Trinidad. I gotta say, well, yeah, she from Trinidad, but she not behave like she from here. You follow what I say? Right. But what was really discussing, Mr. Samuels, is that Tobago itself not have nothing unique. Like me mean like unique where like let me say you can't get nowhere else in the world. Or let me say we have a sportsman, like for instance, like how we have Dwight here. Trinidad claim Dwight here. And that much I will show you. So Tobago have to actually do something that is unique to Tobago itself for Tobago to be known this way to the world and for people to say, yo, it have one little island named Tobago that have this going on there. Because if we get a sportsman, it's a Trinidad and Tobago sportsman. And automatically that not really Tobago. So I just saying. So that is the reason why nobody knows Tobago. And I should have brought this point already on stream before. I talked about this before. And that's the problem. We have nothing unique here. Go on. You said even with Rihanna? What even with Rihanna? I don't understand that. They just said even with Rihanna. Yeah, but you see the difference with Rihanna is this, bro. The first time I heard about Rihanna, I didn't know Rihanna was not from America. But it didn't take long before Rihanna was associated with Barbados. And ever since me hear Rihanna associated with Barbados, Rihanna name always associated with Barbados. The thing is this. The first time I heard about Nicki Minaj, I think I watched a documentary. And even in the documentary, it was like, I didn't think I heard any mention of Trinidad. I think it was, I'm not saying that it's her fault because she never met the documentary. But I'm just saying that natively, she's more rooted in America. Natively. So the people them not even pick up say she had Trinidad roots and she born in Trinidad. You understand how much I ever said? Just saying. Right? But anyway. Still, I just saying that it's like how to explain this, but when they call Marshall name is associated with Trinidad and Tobago. If they call Bungie name, well, yes, they live here. The name associated with Trinidad and Tobago. You understand how much I say? That's how much I say. Right? So for instance, tell me lie or me wrong. Right? Right or wrong. When Speed went to Barbados and they show Speed house and say that where Rihanna used to live or where she family from or something like that. So that shows that Rihanna have deep roots in Barbados and Barbados hold Rihanna and Rihanna hold Barbados. That is what I'm trying to say. I'm sure when Speed went to Jamaica, I'm sure they show him Bob Marley and them family place too. Or they talk about it. That shows that Bob Marley have roots in Jamaica and Bob Marley associated with Jamaica and Jamaica associated with Bob Marley. And if you understand how much I it sounds stupid, but you understand how much I say. Right? So I say her accent change a lot. Like we are talking about Rihanna. But you understand how much I say, right, bro? You understand how much I say, bro? Just get how much I say. No, let me be real. I'll say something to Nicki defense in what I'm really trying to say. Let me say Nicki was never big. Nobody would care about that neither. So then that's the next thing. If Nicki never get big, me and you would have never care that Nicki was from Trinidad and Tobago either. So then that's the next thing. Because based on the documentary we watch, she been doing music a while. Because based on what they were saying at first, her name wasn't Nicki Minaj. It was Nicki Maraj. She was going by. I don't know how it changed up, but you know, when you have a musical journey, your name just change up a couple of times sometimes. You understand me? So I'm just saying that when she was nobody, we didn't know, we wouldn't want to claim she. So we had to kind of give Jackie for saying she becomes somebody, she not bound for claim we. But I'm just saying. You understand how much I have to say? You understand? So I think it's fair to say that she not bound for claim Trinidad and Tobago, she won. Right? It is what it is. Right? It was on Kia. What is that? That is one. Where's that on Nikita? On Nikia? What is that? What are you talking about, brother? Who was talking about and what you are talking about? Hey, brother, what are you talking about? You lost in me now. Mr. Samuels, you lost in me, bro. I want to believe there is something about me that lost people in conversation, you know, bro. That is your real name? Oh, we don't care about your real name. We care about your alias. Everybody knows your alias. We don't care about your real name. We don't call your real name. Who knows she? Brother, it's only few people know, like few people real name. Cause sometimes I listen to the radio and me they call Bojo Bantan real name, and it sounds so funny because we don't care about the real name. We always care about the alias. When you call the alias, everybody know who you're speaking about. You call the real name, nobody don't know who you're talking about. Movado real name is David. Movado real name is David. King David. Brother, stop mashing me up here. Brother, stop mashing me up here, you know. Oh gosh, the same Movado where sing some of them gruesome song back in the day. Nah, man. Such a nice name the man have. David. Ah, don't kill me. Brother, watch me. You make me laugh. You make me laugh now one day. But what man tell you no lie, you know. The original Movado, where people didn't want to come in the country. With them crazy song we used to sing. Me not tell you no lie, you know. Movado ain't bad then, you know. When I listen some of them older tune there, and I listen like the newer Movado, the newer one is way tamer than that old Movado, bro. That man in bad long time, you know, that tune by. Like when he sing I'm on the rock, them tune ain't bad. Crazy, you know, boy. They used to sing kind of military, that kind of military kind of vibe with it, the way how the beat them used to sing. And it used to sing, music used to sing really dark. You understand me? He's a different Movado now. He's changed. He more David now than Movado. Movado, boy, trust me. Even Alka. When I listen like 2016 Alka, and you listen to new Alka now, it's like night and day. I can't recognize the new Alka. When I listen to the Alka, the last song I think me hear from Alka on YouTube, I was like, how this? This not Alka like. I'm watching the video, I'm saying, this look like Alkaline. But man listen, and ask me, said it's a song like Alkaline. The man voice get heavy. The rhyme scheme is the same, but yo, Alka not Alka again, bro. Alka is not Alka again. I tell you. I remember when he come out, like his voice didn't break yet. And he had a fine voice. And like how he used to like, you know, all of them used to try to sing like him and he used to bend up his words and thing. He used to really sound unique. Now, yo, Alka not sound like Alka when you hear Alka, bro. I'm like, I don't know like, I don't know what you have to do, you know. But I don't think he could like ever return to that 2016 glory that he had. No, I'm not saying Alkaline is not big. Alkaline is a big artist still. But just as I said, the way we used to song then and how we song now is totally different. Totally different. So it's like what man trying to say is that the songs them, because how we song different, the songs them don't hit as much. They don't hit. At least not in my ears, because we know music is a subjective thing. Right? It's a subjective thing. In my ears, let me rephrase that. In my ears, I'll kind of hit again, bro. You know, hit again. Well, so Tommy Lee was the worst when his music was negative. When Tommy Lee music was negative, me didn't even know Tommy Lee. But I heard his name before because I think I think he had a show to do in Trinidad if I'm not mistaken, and people didn't support it. Right? The thing with Tommy Lee is this, eh? Tommy Lee sings some good tune here and there, you know. The thing what I can understand with Tommy Lee is that Tommy Lee Tommy Lee song always sound like if he belly a growl, like he hungry. He always a growl through all his song and then growl through. I don't know how people like that, but he always like growling. You know? I don't know how people like take it because like it took me a long while before me could have like digest a Tommy Lee song. Me not diss him, but it took me a long while for kind of like understand some of the things he said. Right? Because I find it just sound like a set of moon. A set of moaning and groaning, bro. Oh gosh. When he came, did he ban him? For real? I know it was some kind of controversy with him and coming here doing the show. Because of his music. Yeah, well, if you're too negative, you can remember that he did that with Movado too, eh? And that's why Movado had to change up his vibe because you sing songs, people want to see, people want to come to concert, but then the countries and them are saying, nah, we don't let that man in here. He's a negative influence to the youth. Because remember that was happening to Movado, and Movado had to start to kind of taper down what he's singing his songs. Right? But I'm gonna say for artists, Movado is the first person I remember like hearing like doing music and you actually hear the anger in the song though. I don't think there's anyone that I could like remember that put an impact on me. Movado music was very, very angry in the beginning. Just me listen like K-Man 6. They can remember they tried this up K-Man 6. When K-Man 6 wanted to go travel somewhere, I can't remember what Caribbean country. I don't want to call the wrong name. But after that controversy, because I didn't know who was K-Man, I go listen K-Man. And K-Man music was not as bad as what Movado music was in the day. You understand what I'm trying to say? But I guess once they want to put a stigma on you, they will do it. Right? Oh gosh. And then we could kind of ride up the bank, son. I get the line up, but oh gosh, this bank here mash me up. Alright, let me see if we could like recalibrate this thing, Right, let's decouple the load right there, so. When Cartel and Movado do the clashings thing, that is where Baba Boy come from. No, the first time I heard that song, Baba Boy, I was really like wondering. I didn't know what Cartel was singing about at the time, When that song was playing all over the place, I didn't understand, And then it's years after Me put up on this thing performance with Mavado and Cartel. And when me watch this thing performance and me say, oh, Cartel, burn out Mavado, me say, yo, Mavado didn't have a chance at Cartel. Not one chance. Like, and how Cartel is a bright man, you know. That Cartel a real song, bro. And that man, like, have a CD changer in the brain. If I sing all them songs there, where I remember all them songs there? It's like, Cartel come out with a semi or two for Mavado. And just as Mavado just stop a song, Cartel just drop a song. As he just stop a song, he just drop a song. And it's not like wherever he drop is like out of time into what Mavado now saying. The man just have a song for everything. And the man had to run off the stage. And then Cartel does and sing the song, the boy run like a wounded dog. That was sick, you know. That was really sick. Trust me. That Cartel is a genius. I don't care what nobody say. Cartel is a genius. You understand? And this him up with that song there. And that song they play for long enough. I this up Mavado. You understand? People just drive around with their car, play that song that this up Mavado, you know. Oh gosh. And I like how we put this song together because I didn't even know Mavado was a barber and all of that. It's after, you know, looking into the whole history and the whole thing. I said this Cartel man is trouble, you know. Oh gosh. Yeah. But the man dress up like police and I run like thief. Don't run, Baba boy, don't run. Hey, Cartel is trouble, you know. Cartel is real trouble. But what they said though, you see that Sting performance boosts both Mavado and Vybz Cartel career a lot, eh? Even though Cartel took the victory, the both of them benefit off of that clash. Right? And when you talk about Sting, let's go for another topic, you know. When you talk about Sting, I'm gonna say who was a more successful man in Sting. I'm gonna say Gully Bop. Gully Bop moved from a vagrant to a millionaire in 4 days. I'm gonna say the most success story in a Sting is Gully Bop. Gully Bop. And just as quick as Gully Bop rise, Gully Bop fell. Me never see, and that's a prime example of you put money or give money to somebody who have no sort of management skills of money. It comes and it goes. It comes and it goes. It didn't take long before Gully Bop rise to fame was gone. I will never forget that. Because me and I was surprised when me see where Gully Bop come from, where Gully Bop was and where he go back to. Very, very quick. Yo. Right? Yeah, well, I heard about Beanie and Bounty Beef, but you see, the reason why we will always remember the Cartel and the Mavado beef is because that beef they went far. That Gully and Gaza issue they went far, you know. You understand? It even, to tell how far it went, it even come down here because I remember, it even come down here. So, the Beanie and Bounty clash out. I don't think it was as big as the Movado and the Cartel clash out. We heard about it, but it didn't cause as much problems. Right? I say most radio DJ in Trini was playing them over and over. Yeah, but the clash thing is like them kind of beef there is made to like promote the both artists, really and truly. Don't care who win and who fail. It's really to like the banter is just to promote the both of your careers. Right? Because if it's a good back and forth, people tune in and it boosts your career. Right? That's what the clashing thing is really about. But these days, the kind of artists you have these days, you're not getting no good clash again, bro. You're not having them kind of... The few clash that we listen to between artists and things, it's like real boring thing, bro. And it's kind of like a form of entertainment too at the same time. Yeah, DJ play a dub plate, Lauren Hill and the Fugees. In Ready or Not. That DJ had to be a DJ along. That was around for a very, very long time, as you say. Because right now, we remember Fugees is no more. So you can't get a dub plate like that. You understand me? But that song, that was a crazy song though. Even all up to today. That Ready or Not song there. Especially the intro. Crazy song, you know. That Ready or Not there, trust me. Where Bob Marley came to Trinidad in 1990. For real? Eh? You don't think no DJ have a dub plate with him? So nobody, no DJ no get to him? Who said Bob Marley give you a dub plate? They dropped the ball, man. They dropped the ball, man. Some DJ should have get to Bob and say, Bob, drop a dub plate, give me. That would have been one of the biggest dub plate ever in history, you know? A Bob Marley dub plate. All up to this day. And you know something strange? We always say that like Bob Marley was like some kind of prophet or something, you know? Every Bob Marley song, if you sit down and listen to every Bob Marley song and dissect it, Bob Marley songs are relevant all up to today. I tell you, you know. I say Bob Marley like this man is a prophet. I don't know what he used to meditate on back then to come up with them songs. But his songs is accurate and relevant up to today. Me live plenty of Bob Marley songs on them in real life. Trust me, bro. Trust me. Bob Marley really was a great musician. I have to give him that. Really, really good. Well, 1990, I was a very young youth, you know. But where I say back then, people didn't know who he was. How they would not know who Bob Marley was? And he come. So he come in Trinidad under secret, or he didn't come. He didn't come as a big Bob Marley. He didn't come as a star, Bob Marley. He come under his real name. Nobody didn't know who he was. Kind of craziness you tell me. So where I said, like, so what you're trying to tell me is, so like, it's when he passed, his name become big or something? So he wasn't big back then? As a star? Or Trinbagonian was too slow to know that Bob Marley was a big star. Where really I said? So we treat him ordinary and never to know that the man is a big time star. That sounds like a real joke, you know. Man say things so. Well, that had to be a real joke. Wow, back in 1990, much people didn't have TV and radio. I feel that was the problem. Because if I could remember, like 1990, I was like, what? I was 10 years old. 1990, I was 10 years old. I was really little then. So, I could tell you for sure, we didn't have no TV because we didn't know like moving to this house that we live in now. We didn't know moving yet. So we had no TV. Right? But I remember we had a little mono radio. And we had listen music on it all the time. So and I saw back then I remember hearing Bob Marley tunes playing as a little youth. Like at the age like what we say 7, 8, I start to like tune into dancehall, reggae, and them kind of music there. And at the time, I did more like dancehall and reggae. I used to never call it dancehall back in them days. We used to call it dub. I'm more like dub and reggae. So I used to listen things like Peter Tosh and them kind of things there, so. And Dangerous and them kind of things there, so. And Sister Nancy. And them, you know what I mean? And you're going to hear the little something on the Wailers. It's Bob Marley and the Wailers. And what a reggae man. Oh gosh. It had another big reggae artist too. Oh gosh, much I remember his name just now. What sing Night Nurse? Oh gosh. Much I remember his name. What sing Night Nurse, bro? He was a big one too. Gregory Isaacs. So how you tell me people don't know who Bob Marley was? Bob Marley come at Trinidad and treat him like an ordinary person. Come on, man. Mostly because we didn't have much of we mostly didn't have radio and TV. I want to believe so. I want to believe so. But we came a long way when it comes to technology. We come a long way, you know. Because no famous person can go no way. Like real famous, can go no way and nobody don't know who they are. Because the world's small because of the internet now. You understand me? Now we had FM back then, brother. We had FM. God said we had only AM in 1990. No, we had FM, bro. We had FM too. We had FM back then. I don't think it was AM alone. We had FM. Can you remember that little mono radio we had? Another FM band too. Nah, we had FM. Much people probably used to never listen to FM. But we had FM. I remember like to hear most of like them dub back in the day. We used to have to go through the AM band and it used to sound like a transistor radio, bro. I'm gonna find all kind of crazy station from up the islands and things. I mean I hear dub and so it used to just like they switch from station to station to try to find dub. We'll never forget that, bro. It had FM. But to me, like, it had more of the stations on the AM band. But it had the FM band. FM band was there. But it wasn't, to me, like, it wasn't populated as much. But it was there. Because I remember, after a while, much I remember the name of the station. It's 96.1. 96.1 meeting. Was on FM and we used to use the mono radio back in them days and like Saturday night 7 o'clock. Used to be dub. He used to have a program where they used to only play dub and reggae. And we used to tune into that every Saturday night. I think it used to happen on as 98.9 or something, and then it started up on 96.1 too. The two stations are kind of compete for that time there with dub and reggae. Same slot. So it's who had the better vibe going on, you know, you tune in and remember them days, bro. Remember them days. That the FM band, bro. The band was there. Your father used to play the AM station alone. Yeah, well, and 610 was on AM. 610 was on AM, and them people back in them days, can you remember that? My grandfather used to play 610 a lot. So the old life folks and them, they used to play that station named 610, that was on the AM frequency. Probably you used to never play up much with the radio, but I was always a individual who always like music from a long time as a little kid. So I used to always play up with the radio. So that is why I could tell you that the FM band was there. It's just that it didn't have plenty stations on it. It had 1-2 stations, but most of the stations was on the AM band. And then as time go by, they realized the FM frequencies are cleaner frequency and people start go over. And new stations start pop up and stuff. And then we stop listening AM after a while. Hold on there, 1 second there, guys. All right, guys. Right, we have to finish off the live stream. Thanks for coming to the live. Like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And until next time, don't forget to big up yourself.